Okay, this is a follow-up video to the drums for Someone You Loved. It's going to show you how to put a stop and fill in the drum part. So a little place where the drum player stops, and then there's a fill, kind of fast-moving passage that's going to bring us into the next section. So I've entered my original drum pattern here at bar 29 for verse 2. And then I've copied it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. I'm going to leave a bar gap here before chorus 2 at 37. Okay, so 36 is where I'm going to put my new little pattern. So I'm going to make sure my playhead is at 36. The original drum part sounds like this. Okay, pop my playhead at 36 and go into my step sequencer. This is the sequence that we made for this. I'm going to go into an empty little box here. So any of these letters here will give you an empty kind of area to work in. I'm going to start this bar with a rim shot, so it's a little hit on the edge of the snare. And then I'm going to do a semiquaver pattern, 2 semiquavers, 2 hits on the top or high tom, 2 semiquavers on the mid tom, and then 2 semiquavers on the floor tom. And so that will be a kind of a rest here for the drummer, and then a 1.5 beat or 6 semiquaver fill that will bring us into the chorus. Let's have a listen. Okay, pause the video now and have a go at putting in these hits on the drums. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go at making this pattern in one of these empty spots. Just double check that your playhead's at the right place. 36, that's fine. I'm going to add a D. So X out of my editing area. And you can see that the D pattern has just been inserted after C. So we should have, let's just listen to what that sounds like. Okay, so that sounds good. It feels like it brings us nicely into the chorus. But obviously we don't want our drum pattern to just stop there. So I am going to copy our original pattern by Alt dragging it. So I'm holding down Alt and I'm dragging it across. I'm still holding Alt as I drop it. Okay. Okay, it just picks up the original pattern then straight away afterwards. So pause your video, insert your stop and fill, and then copy your original pattern to begin again at 37. Okay, the last thing I want to do actually is add, for kind of maximum impact after the fill, we're going to add a crash cymbal. And I'm going to add that on a separate track so that it doesn't affect any other copies of my original pattern. So I'm going to go back into add track. I'm going to add a drum machine track again. Similar to before, it gives you these random kind of regions. So I'm going to get rid of them and go back to where we're working. We don't want anything there suggesting this time. We're just going to insert a crash cymbal right on 37. So put the playhead exactly on 37, which is where our second chorus begins. Go back into your step sequencer again. Go into an empty, any of these are empty in our new track actually, and then simply just pop one onto the first beat of the top line. Okay, we're still on our electronic kit here, so you can go back into your pop rock kit, and then that's it. That's all that we want, just the crash. I'm gonna add that and see what it sounds like with our fill. Okay, so you can hear how the cymbal really adds something to the beginning of the chorus. Okay, have we got that, please?